So I mentioned in yesterday's video of the Memphis Grizzlies rebuild that I have yet to do an LA Clippers one, and I thought today it would be a fun experiment to do a more fantasy style rebuild with the Clippers instead of a realistic one. Now, a fun challenge to do one day would be to take over the Clippers, but release Kawhi and Paul George, because with the lack of young talent on this team, plus the lack of draft capital, it would be a very tough challenge to do. Because your young core is Terrence Mann, it's Luke Kennard, and it's basically Keon Johnson. Yeah, and then you would have to develop, draft, I don't even know, but you don't have draft capital, so it would be tough. But the thing going for you, you're from LA, so if you're doing a more realistic rebuild, you can figure it out. Sign a big free agent. But what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm trying to build a dynasty here in LA. Now, obviously, we have these two studs that are making a lot of money, and I don't really want to move Paul George or Kawhi Leonard at all, even though I could trade Kawhi for Jason Tatum. That is pretty exciting. And I think I like Paul George, not with Kawhi for some reason. But no, we're going to keep the two. We will figure out how we're going to construct this roster. For year one, though, I will not have Kawhi in this. No, we will, because it's a fantasy style rebuild, and he would technically almost be back for the playoffs anyway. So if I'm looking to maybe make a move in year one, I just usually look at the salary cap breakdown, see who's a free agent at the end of the year. Serge Ibaka, Nicholas Batum, I think are two guys we could definitely look to move now to maybe get an upgrade at the center position or just really best player available. Because these are two guys that I can't move on draft night. So I could get Ennis Freedom, I could get Brook Lopez. I wonder if 2K will update Ennis Kanter's name, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen. Ooh, Moses Brown, and I think I'm up a second. Yeah, I would do that. I actually like the addition of Moses Brown a lot. We'll still start Zubats, but Brown can come off the bench. I am good with this rotation. Keon Johnson probably won't crack it in year one. So I don't also think I'm going to make any moves at the deadline. I'll see you guys at the end of year one. And let's definitely go to balance. There we go. And it's championship or bust every season of this rebuild. So it is the contract extension deadline, and I'm going to extend Aaron Bledsoe just to a 2-year deal because I can eventually move him. Also, since this is a fantasy style rebuild, this will be an auto-generated draft class. Wow, a point guard, the best guy in the class. You don't see that very often with these auto-generated classes. It's usually centers. That's the 80 overall centers is who you normally see with the number one picks. And Nikola Jokic wins his second straight MVP award. Doc Rivers gets coach of the year. For a second in my mind, I thought he was still the Clippers coach, but we end up as the 2 seed in the Western Conference. Paul George, all NBA first team. Look at those numbers from PG-13. 28, 7, 4.5, 2.5, 49, 41, 90 splits. He was so close to 50, 40, 90. Does Kawhi make an All-NBA team as well? He does not make second team, but he makes All-NBA third team, and he was a superstar as well. We normally know Kawhi, 50, 40, 90 season for him. He also takes home all defensive first team. Paul George takes home all defensive second team. A center that I would love to add to this team would be Bam Adebayo. I might have the assets to pull it off. We'll see. Eventually down the line. Definitely not soon. So we got the Warriors in round one. That would be a very fun round one matchup in real life, especially if Kawhi is back and obviously Klay Thompson's healthy. Yep, the third leading scorer was Reggie Jackson. Not a great season for him, but the benefits of Reggie Jackson having him on the team is I can match that contract with some other guys, adding him and Marcus Morris together. Remember when Marcus Morris was balling out for the Knicks? That was a good time because COVID didn't hit yet. So we also have the Luke Kennard contract that we can match up. We're able to add a third star this offseason 100%, as we are going to lose to the Warriors in 6. I goddamn hate 2K so much. We're the 2 seed. We should not be losing in round 1, especially when George and Kawhi are going off. I guess, literally nobody else can perform enough to, win. But, come on. We're the 2 seed, and we're losing in 6 games. Who did well on the Warriors? I don't know. We really lost that series in 6. Were the games close at all? Game 1, we won by 6. Game 2, we lost by 18. Game 3, won by 6, so our wins have been close. Our only 2 wins. And then Game 4, we ended up losing by 35 points. Game 5, lost by 14. And then Game 6, lost by 6. So the NBA Finals is between the Milwaukee Bucks and the New Orleans Pelicans, and the Bucks won it all, the Drew Holiday series, as Giannis was your Finals MVP. They won in 5. All right, so they want to eliminate the back-to-the-basket rule. I'm kind of intrigued about, in all games after 3 quarters, the team to reach the highest scoring team's total plus 35 wins. I am intrigued on that, but do I kind of want to add that? You know what? I'm going to add it for a season. If it sucks and I hate it, I'll change it back next year. I've never used that rule change before, so we aren't getting our first round pick this year. It's going to go to the Thunder at 24. So we're never going to keep Ty Lue as our head coach, and we have a ton of money to go out and get some assistants. I wish you could sort this by like real coaches and by auto-generated coaches. So like Tiago Splitter, you know you'd want to be our big man coach. Let's go. Want to see if we can snag Oliver Gordon as our wing whisperer. That's what I'm talking about. And then Will Hardy as our post-D coach. Let's ride. All right, so it is the NBA draft, and like I said, I want to make a big trade because I think we need another big star next to Kawhi and George. And like I said, I would love to get Bam Adebayo. I think it would be too tough. Like, Clint Capella is nice, but we did get him in 2 rebuilds ago in the Hornets rebuild, so I'm not really going to target him at the moment. Now, Bam, though, is somebody I would love to have on this team, but it might be tough to get there. Like, if I did Bledsoe, if I did Morris and Kennard, or Reggie Jackson, who are the 2 with the highest trade value, which would be the point guard. So if we did Bledsoe and Jackson, and we also threw in Keon Johnson, does that get this deal done? It does not. I would also give up this first-round pick. No, I would give up 2 first-round picks. I would give up all my draft capital to get this trade done. We would lack a point guard, but we could definitely find somebody with a mid-level exception. And really, you're not going to do that. I mean, do I even have any other players to throw in this trade? I do. I would give you Jason Preston. That doesn't change anything. What about Justice Winslow? Yep, let's go. We get Bam Adebayo on the team. That's who I wanted. We have possibly like one of the best defensive trios ever of like really good all-star to superstar players with PG, Kawhi, and Bam now. So we are like looking for anything in free agency. I got to be smart with my roster construction now. So the number 1 overall pick was Johnny Hollins out of Alabama. He was the 19th overall pick. You got Nico Suminic, who is out of California. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. Shout out to Colin Sexton, or Connor Lewis, Victor Singleton out of Xavier. I honestly don't know any star Xavier players on the top of my head, but there's a really good player that I'm forgetting. Jordan Crawford. Okay, wait, there's got to be like a really good player that I'm like completely missing. So Jordan Crawford, James Posey, Brian Grant, Tyrone Hill, and then David West. Okay, that was the guy I was forgetting. And then, yeah, you got Sammy Pickett out of Xavier as well. Wow, Xavier having picks 3 and 4. I mean, they are a very respectable college basketball program. So we're going to pick up the team options on all these guys because we need as many players on the roster for trade assets as we can get. So if we're looking at the roster, I really hate that you can't go to the coaching game plan in the offseason to see what your current rotation would look like. I find that kind of dumb. So, yeah, we desperately need a point guard. Shooting guard, that could be Paul George. We have Man coming off the bench. We can move Morris and Kleba for somebody. And we are chilling at center. I might even move, like, Zubats because we can definitely get, like, a really good, like, player for Zubats and Morris or somebody better than those guys. So, yeah, we could get Kevin Porter Jr. Wow, yes. Please give me KPJ. Let's go. I will use my mid-level exception on him. Definitely. All right, I want to see what Zubats and Kleba can get me. Larry Markkinen and a first-round pick. Yeah, I could definitely, like, okay, Capella. No, I'm not going to do that. I do like the Larry Markkinen trade idea, unless I find somebody better that I like. But we could use the power forward like that. And, yeah, you know what? I also get a little bit of draft capital out of that as well. So let me look at the rotation. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is Markkinen small forward? Whatever. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're ready for next year. Ooh. Paul George regresses 2 points. Kawhi regresses a point. All right, I still think this team is really good. And we were the 2 seed last year, and I definitely think we got better even though our top guys regressed. All right, so, yeah, instead of starting Kennard, we're going to start Markkinen at the 4. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the starting 5. We'll have Morris. Yeah, it's going to be a 9-man rotation. We'll go like 15, 20, 20 there. Ooh, I don't really want Luke Kennard as the 6th man at all. So we're going to go like 24 to these guys. 32 to Bam is good. We can go 30 to Markkinen, 36 to these guys, and then 26 to KPJ. Instead, we'll go 28 Markkinen, 28 KPJ. System proficiency under this team is still 4-star balanced. Markkinen, not a great fit at all. Neither is Kevin Porter Jr., unfortunately. So, yeah, nothing will get me to 4.5. And yeah, I'm just going to maybe increase some of these shot tendencies. And I will see you guys possibly at the trade deadline if I do want to make a move, but I don't really know if I'm going to make a trade. I mean, does Kevin Porter Jr. have a no-trade clause? I would assume he does. He actually doesn't. And he'll be restricted next year. Okay, let's hope he balls out this year. Like, I could trade him for Miles Bridges right now. Interesting, but I do need a point guard desperately. So I don't really think I'd pull that off. I'm cool with riding out Porter Jr. because I'm thinking in my mind, okay, if I trade for Miles Bridges, I put him at the 4, Kawhi at the 3, George at the 2. That's fun and all, and then I move marketing for a point guard. I mean, technically, I could explore that. I could get Drew Holiday. I can get Devontae Graham, Derek White, Monte Morris. But, we're going to ride with this team. I think it could do very well. I'll see you guys at the end of the 2023 season. All right, so I didn't make any other moves that were notable at the end of the season. I just gave Marcus Morris a 2-year extension. They were both worth for the minimum, so I was like, no brainer. I could maybe end up moving him. I should have probably gave him a little bit more money because then I could have looked to trade him, match his salary with somebody else, but it is what it is. Colin Sexton has a baller season for the San Antonio Spurs. I'm intrigued to see where he ends up next year because it's a team like the Spurs that has a lot of cap space in 2022. Gonna overpay for him where the Cavs are like, all right, coming off that major injury, we've shown that we can maybe be fine without him. We're gonna focus more on Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro, and have him marketed in there and not bring back Sexton or maybe work out a sign and trade where they get in like Derek White in return. I don't know. I don't really think Sexton would really fit the Spurs mold of the Pop era, but maybe if there's a Will Hardy era or a Becky Hammond era or a Tim Duncan era, then that could make sense. So we got 2 players on the All-NBA teams last year. We get 0 this year. Okay. And do we get, wow, we almost got nobody on the all-defensive teams as well. But shout out to Kawhi with another 50, 40, 90 season. So yeah, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both scored 20-plus points per game. There's Kevin Porter Jr., who wasn't efficient by any means, but he's a restricted free agent, and I'd be okay giving him 15 mil because then I could match that 15 mil to go out and get a different point guard if I wanted one. Bam was really good, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 56 from the field. Was PG 50, 40, 90? Ooh, no, not quite, but still a 60% true shooting percentage. There's Larry Marketing, 36% three-point percentage, 89% free throw. I will take that. Terrence Mann, a lot better this year. Yeah, I will definitely take that. Shout out to Mr. Mann. And then there's Moses Brown, Luke Kennard, and Marcus Morris. Now, I always thought that him and Trey Mann were brothers, and that's apparently not true, so I apologize for just being an idiot there, once again. All right, so we are taking on the Kings in round 1, and the Kings have added Kevin Huerter to their starting 5. Huerter along with Bagley from that 2018 draft class. They got Draymond Green now. All right, they got Frank the Tank. We already showed you the player stats, so we should be fine, and we lose game 1. We were the 2 seed last year. If I lose 2 years in a row as the 2 seed, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh my God, we get blown out in both these games. All right, let me change this rotation a little bit. All right, so for the playoffs, yeah, Marcus Morris, you're getting 10 minutes. Kennard, you're getting 14. We're going 20 to Mann, 20 to Brown. We're going 35 to Bam. We're going 40 to these guys, and then we're going to go 31 to Markkanen, 30 to Porter Jr. It's what I have to do. It literally is. And, okay, we win game 3 by 8 points. George drops 37. Bam with a 20 and 20 piece. Kawhi, please be better than that. Game 4, we win in a must-win game. All right, so both teams have only won on the road and have yet to win at home, but we're going to break that? Nope. All right, go to game 6. Every time at home in the Staples Center, they've been blowing us out. I didn't mention, this is battle of some Californian teams right now, but we have a great first half. All right, we're going to a game 7, but I'm a little nervous because no home team can win. We beat them by 32 points right there. Shout out to the big 3. Let's break that streak. 2K will do this. I feel like it'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then game 7, I'll prevail. So come on. All right, it's looking like we're not going to get blown out in this game, which is good. That's some progress. And we're currently up by 10. Where's the time? Oh, it's the ELAM ending. Oh, I forgot about that. I also kind of forgot how it worked. Like, was it the first to 35 after the third quarter where the first to 35 points added on top of the team that is winning, I think. So let's see how this works. I don't know. Like, going into the fourth quarter, we're going to win 124-109. Yeah, this is too confusing for me. Maybe because I didn't pay attention or write it down what it was. I mean, I actually can look at the rule change history. Yes, okay. So basically in all games, after 3 quarters, the team to reach the highest scoring team is plus 35 wins. Okay, that makes sense. That does. So the Spurs beat us here. I guess that will result in a decent amount of blowouts as they're up 1-0. We make it 1-1. Yeah, okay. Marketing has 28 right there. So let's just see how game 3 goes. So that does make sense. And I really like that in the All-Star game, and I think it makes it interesting rather than having a time countdown, so in the fourth quarter. But it's 35. See, I wish I knew the team's total. I guess, the Spurs are already at 7 points once they hit 35. We need 38 in this, I believe, for this to work. Yeah, we needed 38 points. So we won 137, 131. Okay, it does make sense. Shout out to PG in that game. We're up 2-1. So really the first 3 quarters don't matter too much. You just want to be winning at the end of the third quarter. So you have a little bit of advantage to win the game. So basically, going here into the fourth quarter, the Spurs are going to be winning. And now they need to hit, 140 points. So they have a 6-point lead on us. Let's see if we can outscore them by 6 in the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, that was not the case as they outscored us by 1. So they win by 7. I think I'm going to change it in the offseason. I just wanted to try this out. It is a little bit confusing. We are up 3-2. Huge game 5 from Kawhi. All right, game 6 here against the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to try to prevail here and go to the conference finals, which would be nice for the first time in God knows how long. So we need to outscore them by, I think, 7 here in the fourth. Okay, never mind. We're going to a game 7. All right, this is kind of pissing me off. I hate the UM ending. But we advanced to the conference finals anyway. I will take it. We blow them out in game 7. I love you, Kawhi. And we have the Pelicans. Now, I have a grudge with the Pelicans after the Grizzlies rebuild where they dominated me, and then 2K said, yeah, you're not allowed to rebuild anymore. They have added Victor Oladipo to their bench, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens here. We lose game 1. We lose. They really just get it. I hate the Pelicans. All right, whatever. It is what it is, and they're going to sweep me. God damn it! I hate them so much. I'm done with Western Conference rebuilds. They're literally my, how the Celtics are my kryptonite in the East, the Pelicans are my kryptonite in the West. Okay, 2K, don't glitch on me like that. I hate when you do that. So it's not like we had any picks here in the lottery anyway. All right, so let me go to the NBA draft really quickly. I don't like this glitch at all, but I would... No! I meant to go to the league meetings and change it back then. Oh, we're doing a UAM ending again. I hate that glitch. When you press staff retirement sometimes, it'll just simulate the offseason. That was a glitch in 2K21, and it might have been one in 2K20. Oh, man, I'm not going to get frustrated. I promise. I won't. All right, so Marcus Morris is making $17 million a year. Kennard's making $14 million. I feel like we got to package these guys for somebody, even if it's like Evan Fournier, but I don't really want Evan Fournier at all. So I don't... Ooh, Derek White. I mean, I'd be wanting a first-round pick, Darrell O'Brien, who was the 9th overall pick last year. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so I could get CJ McCollum. That would be kind of interesting. But I don't really want to give up Markkanen and Morris. I mean, could I give up Morris and this first-round pick from the Cavs? Could this actually net me Miles Bridges, or there's no shot? Okay, looks like there is no shot, but... there's never no shot, All right, so Miles Bridges, if we go to Trade Finder, they would want Markkanen or Morris, they would want Man or Markkanen, or they want Markkanen and Kennard. Now, I prefer not to give up Markkanen because I actually do like Markkanen on this team. I would be willing to part ways with Marcus Morris, obviously. Oh, okay, so yeah, there is a 0% chance they would do that. If we did Markkanen and Kennard, or excuse me, Morris and Kennard, I think they were willing to do that. So that is something I will agree upon. Wasn't it like that Donald guy as well? Oh no, I am tripping, so there was no Morris involved. I'm at Bridges, I'm confusing myself, so let me just get, that's Mikal obviously. Is he on the Hornets? I should know where he is. Yeah, no, he's still on the Hornets, so if we did Morris and Kennard, no shot, okay. Yeah, that's a pipe dream, never mind. It was Derek White, but I would have to give up a first-round pick. I actually don't want Derek White. I'm gonna do Jared Vanderbilt in a second because I'm a big fan of Jared Vanderbilt in 2K. He might even start at the power forward spot for me. So if we take a look at the NBA draft, yeah, the number 1 overall pick, Shannon Richmond out of Ohio State. Basically, Greg Oden here, 85 overall, 20 years of age. Then you got Pavio Bajnak, sorry, definitely butchering that, out of San Fran. 2K is the most random colleges here in the top 5. There's no powerhouses at all. Ohio State is the biggest name, and then you got Missouri. You got George Mason, Temple. I love Temple. I went to Temple. I still go to Temple. But no, they're never having a top 10 pick anytime soon. You got Kentucky, Nevada, Louisville, Missouri State. All right, 2K. So we got a second-round pick, Argento Mancuso. We're going to pick up the team options on everybody here. We're going to give everybody the qualifying offer. I'm going to pay Kevin Porter Jr. a lot of money. Now, we just went to the conference finals, so I am very happy with this team. Oh, am I really not going to have bird rights on KPJ? Like, am I really not going to be able to afford him on a big deal? That's very frustrating. Yeah, 2K will not allow me to sign him, so let's hope we get him back on the qualifying offer, because if not, we are screwed. Also going to try to sign KCP here. He'll definitely be involved in a trade, as long as I can, sign him and still afford Kevin Porter Jr. back. So let me just advance here, crossing my fingers, nobody gives KPJ an offer. Oh, Toronto. Please tell me I can match it. Yes! All right, we're chilling. I can match that 1-year deal. Very happy. 2K, you confused me, but we're chilling. So I could trade KPJ, KCP, and a first for Markelle Fultz and a first. And I am actually very intrigued in doing that trade. I can get John Wall. I'll pass on John Wall. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to do that. So welcome to the team, Markelle Fultz, former #1 overall pick, and we're getting possibly a better first-round pick in that. So looking at our rotation, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 guys, so let's see if I can move like Preston, Boston, and Coffee for somebody. I could get Grayson Allen, 4 for 1 right there, and I would get a first-round pick, so I can actually probably get somebody good. Jalen Smith, he was the 10th overall pick. Oh, no, I was thinking of Jabari Smith. I was like, what? I get these 2 stud first-round picks from the... Wow, what? From the Thunder. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I know it's not a player, but screw it. I will so take that on. And then what happens if I tried moving, like, Fultz and then those 2 picks? Could I get, like, I don't know. I don't have cap space to take on anybody big. But yeah, like, I could get Cole Anthony and Wendell Carter Jr. So I'm not going to trade those picks now. Maybe I should. Okay, so this is a trade I think I'm going to make. These 2 first, Terrence Mann and Jay Scrub for Isaiah Stewart and Sadiq Bey. I'm going all in next year. And now we could also look to move, I guess, Brown or Stewart, because I don't need all of them. Or, both of them, because we also have Bam. So Stewart is better. So what could I get for Moses Brown? It might be tough to get a good rotational guy just because of his salary being at $2 million. I mean, I could get Deshaun Highland. Yeah, give me some Bones action. Okay. He's been very good so far in the league, so I will definitely do that. Did I get a first-round pick in this trade as well? No. I think up a second, but I'm cool with that. So, we are finally here at player progression. Kawhi and Paul George are they're regressing still, which is fantastic. I love to see that. Okay, so just to quickly look at the rotation, it's not going to look like this. I think we're going to start, I guess we'll start marketing. But our bench is really good. Like, that's a very formidable 9-man rotation. So I think it's going to go like 20 minutes to these 3. We'll go 25 to Bay, 25 to Marketing, 32 to Bam, 34 to these 2, and then the rest will go to Fultz, who will get 30. I'm cool with that. System efficiency might be 4.5. Nope, it is 4, because Marketing is just terrible. Bay gets it to 4.5. Oof, I might... Okay, you know what? We are starting Sadiq Bey over Larry Marketing. Yeah, we got to do that. Or we could play Kawhi at the 4. That actually might make more sense than having Bey at the 4. Yes. So this is championship or bust right now. Let's see what we can do. I also want to keep an eye on that Heat and Rockets pick to see if that trade was just idiotic to make too soon. All right, so if we don't bring a championship home to LA this year as the 1 seed, I think I will be moving one of Kawhi or PG, who I both gave extensions to at the deadline this season. We don't get anybody on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd team. You got Jimmy Butler and Shannon Richmond over there now. I see no Clippers. Kind of sucks. We are taking on the Spurs in round 1, who got a sick backcourt of DeJounte Murray and Zach LaVine. Thought that was Collins like at the center position for a second. I was like, bold decision. PG has 20 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Fultz 19 and 7. Kawhi 18, 4 and 4. There's Bam 14, 10 and 4. There's Deshaun Highland, who had a great season. Wow. That was a great trade for us. Marketing, Bey, Stewart, Vanderbilt. Let's ride. Let's win it all. I don't like this EOM ending. I'm probably never doing this again, but can we not lose to an 8 seed, please? Thank you. We win in 5. Here are the numbers there on Highland. Not very good. I don't know if I should change this rotation at all. Like Vanderbilt, I do have a shot tendency low, but I think I'm going to lower his minutes to like 15, 18, 23. I'd like to go 34, 36, 36, 31, 29, something like that. I don't know if that's a risky decision. They still got basically the big 4. They've added Chimo Kiki, Jackson Hayes, Derek Rose, Jalen Smith, Isaiah Todd. Can we not lose to the Suns? But I'm kind of nervous facing them. I don't know why, but the Suns never do beat me. And we're up 3-1, and we win in 5. Let's freaking go. And we don't have to face the Pelicans in the conference finals for once. Shout out to PG balling out. But we got Memphis. Oh, this could be the ghost of Memphis' past after I didn't complete the rebuild with them in the last video. All right. Like, how are they here? I would not make it to the conference finals with this roster at all. I am back in Philly, though, so maybe it would be. Yeah, my luck at home in New York just isn't great. So, let's see what happens. Can we advance to the NBA Finals? Good game 1. 2-0. 2-1. 2-2. Yes, 3-2. Okay, can we win in 6? Yes, we're in the NBA Finals. We win by 12 here in Game 6. And we have the Toronto Raptors, who also, I think, won in 6 games as well. 1 seed versus 2 seed. Kawhi's last 2 teams. They do have Scotty Barnes, who's a superstar. I meant to do a voice crack there. Siakam's coming off the bench. They still have Precious. Game 1, we win. Let's go by 12. I don't want to have to trade Kawhi or PG. I want to win a championship with them. 2-0, 2-1. Come on, go up 3-1. No, come on. Yes, 3-2. All right, can we win in 6? Elam ending on the road at the Air Canada. No, the Scotiabank Arena. Can we do this? I visited there. I've seen the Air Canada Center. I've yet to see the Scotiabank Arena. All right, we're going to a Game 7, boys. I'm nervous for this. I will hop in, and maybe it would be fun in an Elam ending, but just don't get blown out. And we're down by 21. Come on. I hate that. Game 7, deciding game, and 2K's just like, yeah, you're not going to have any fun. This should be an automatic close game according to 2K. So I would need to outscore them by like 30 points. By like 30 points, which is basically impossible. We're up by 11. So basically, they got to score, was it 35? It was 35 points, I think. They got to score 20 more. I don't know. It's too much math for me right now. Maybe I have COVID brain, but let's see what happens. Can we maybe take a little bit of a lead on them? It's a 14-point lead. All right, so I think basically they have to score 18 more points, and we have to score 34 more. So I'm going to try my best. Why is Larry Markkinen playing point guard? What? What the hell is this garbage? Oh my god. Okay, so target score is 137. Roll to the rim, Stewart. That's the worst roll I've ever seen. Alright, Kawhi, you have, I don't know, I think that's Precious on you, but you're gonna hit this fade. No, I messed that up. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we have to score 32 more points. They have to score 18. Honestly, it's not impossible. So let's see if I can pull it off. I have to just get this team together. We do have multiple timeouts left. I just would like a certain fire. Alright, so maybe I should have done some substitutions in this during this timeout because everybody is tired, which I just don't want at all. They have the screen on Kawhi. Kawhi go to the rim. Give me a poster. What? Oh my god, not even a foul call either. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. And Nobi, he's driving. They got Claxton in. Kawhi, give me a block there. What? That's a foul though. Alright, so it's up to Fultz and Highland. Oh my god, we need to score 32 more points. We need to score 14. Oh, we have to outscore them by 18. Wait, so they just scored 4 in a row. I only had to outscore them by 14 when I hopped in here. Damn, I really played hard on this. What is the play, 2K? Can I at least score? Haven't scored yet. Oh, and the play is dead. Great. So Fultz gets straight from Stewart. Perfect. Pick and roll. Hey, following the ball. I mean, I guess it is cool. I wish, like, in the simcast, it gave you the target score instead of, like, obviously the math doesn't understand 35 points to what their, I think it's 35 to what their third place score was. Yes, great defense there by Vanderbilt. And, of course, he gets the rebound. How did we not tip that? I don't know. 10 on the shot clock. Can we get some good Clam City bait? Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. They got a nice three-play from Kayuk. All right. That's a lucky miss. Nice rebound by Vanderbilt. Up to City Bay. We got Fultz coming around a screen, and he is going to... Oh, no. Van Vliet for 3. That's not good. Yeah. Fultz with a nice play. He's going to find... Oh, my God. I had Vanderbilt open there. Oh, it is what it is. Oh my god. We need 30. Oh, I don't even think if I change the size to Murky, we could do this. Oh, this is so bad. Ooh, Fultz is open inside. What? Nicholas Claxton, get out of here. Alright, Fultz, please score that. OJ Anunoby for 3. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Screen here from Isaiah Stewart. He actually gets inside. Hey, we need 26 more. 26 to 6 run is possible. Van Vliet, you got me in the air. Stewart with the block. Hey, we baited him up to Bones. Don't turn it over. Go, Bones. Go. Kick it off to Vanderbilt inside. No. No. Why did I do that? No. Oh, my God. How did I get behind Claxton there? Alright, they better need just one free throw. They can't score. They need to get fouled. I like how 2K just doesn't run me any 3-point plays here. I mean, like, let's see. Will it set up a 3? Oh, it might.
Well, you
Sadiq
add to
Bey
that
3?
their block
Nope,
totals
because he
tonight.
doesn't
They've
come off
been
that
very
screen like that. He's
feisty
going
and
to have to pull up
active
there,
on the
take a
defensive
contested
end.
shot. All right, put me out of my misery. Just winning this ELM ending format.
Just not really able to score the basketball.
Just do it to me. Come on, Svi. Come on, Van Vliet. Just score on me, please.
Toronto working
They
the
throw
ball
it
around
oop.
now. And
What the hell is
stolen by
that?
Bey.
All right, the comeback. I meant to do
Over
this.
to the left wing.
Highland for 3.
Today
And that's game. And they win game 7 of the
The
NBA
Toronto
Finals.
Raptors of the new NBA.
And the Raptors win it all. So like I said, I would think about moving Kawhi or Paul George. And I'm only going to do that if I find an offer that I really like. Wait, Tyler didn't retire, correct? Okay, so let me go to these league meetings real quick and change this back. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's approve of that. And we are back to normal. It was a fun experiment. It would have been nice if we won that because that would have been kind of throwing it, especially if it's a close game. And look at that. I don't know if that pick has any protections on it, but can I get some insane luck real quick? And it had some protections as it drops to 10. Damn it. All right, so Tai Wu is up as a head coach, but yeah, he's got really good ratings. I gotta bring him back. All right, so let me also just take a look here at the trade finder because that Magic pick next year will have some good value to it. So I don't know if we tried Kawhi Leonard. Okay, if we tried Paul George in that pick, not great. Pick 1, pass. Zach LaVine. Honestly, at this rate, I don't know. George has been better than Kawhi, it seems like, but didn't really find anything I liked. I could get Tower Hero. I really can't trade Kawhi Leonard. Nobody wants him. Really? Damn. I'll wait till after the draft. We're going to pick up Nishan Highland's team option qualifying offers. We're going to give Bay, Stewart, and Vanderbilt all 3. We're going to extend the QO2. And then let me just see. Can I move Kawhi? Yes. For De'Aaron Fox. Intriguing. Preferably, I would like a shooting guard, small forward, power forward. I can get Garland, who's great. I can get Suggs and Carter. I can get Ingram and a first. Okay. Levine. Okay. What about if I include that Magic pick and this Andor Gray guy? Suggs and Carter. Porter Jr. I don't really want a PJ. I mean, I could get Zach LaVine. Is he better than Kawhi at this rate? I don't know. Kawhi does give me defense, but we have Paul George, Bay, Bam. I don't really need defense. Now, let me see if I can move Markelle Fultz as a free agent. So, hold on. Let me sign Fultz back, and then I'm going to match any other deals. So, Fultz, I'm going to give like 20 plus million to so I can match him with any other player if I want to trade Kawhi for Fox and then move Fultz for Brandon Ingram. The Raptors want to steal Sadiq Bey for me. After you beat me in the finals, F off. So I could get Miles Bridges for Fultz. I don't know. Fultz was like not bad last year. I can get Jamal Murray for Fultz. I don't know. Like Fultz was solid for me last year. And I don't really think I need to move him. So do I want to move Kawhi or Paul George? Can I package them? The hell is this? It's actually kind of interesting, but no, not doing that. You know what? No. I'm going to win a championship in LA with Kawhi and with PG. Let me bring back Stewart. 21 mil a year for backup center. Sure, I guess. I have no other choice. So let's get Vanderbilt back. Let's get Stewart back. Let's hopefully win it all next year. Oof. Oof. I'm giving it one more shot. So we're going to go Fultz. They want to go Fultz, Highland. Sure, we'll do that. Highland's going to get like 24 minutes. We're going to go 30 to Fultz. We're going to go 31 to Bam. Let's go... Obviously, I want to go 30 to Paul George. This will definitely change come playoff time, but wow, Paul George is an 83 overall. But he was good last year. He didn't play like an 83. He played a lot better than that. So, Vanderbilt, you're going to get like 20, and then I think that's what it's going to look like. And then we'll go 32, 32, 25. System proficiency is going to be 4.5 star balance. Please give me a ring. So at the end of the 2025 season, we are the 1 seed. Of course, Kevin Porter Jr. is balling out. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. We go 62-20. It's bad. Like, I tried giving Bam a contract extension. We'd go over the hard cap. So I don't really want to think about what's going to happen if I don't win it all. Kawhi and Paul George, I just need one more playoff run out of you. Just one more, and I will be happy. We have the Timberwolves in round 1. Anthony Edwards and Johnny Hollins does scare the shit out of me. And I probably should have did that trade because they're probably both better than Kawhi and Paul George at this moment. Oof. Should have traded them in the offseason. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not going to change the rotation at all. I think I'm going to ride with it. We had 8 double-digit scores. I mean, we were the 1 seed. So can we not lose to an 8 seed, please? Oh, my God. It's 2-2. 3-2 them. And we lose in 6 in round 1. Oh my God. That's the second time I've lost in round 1 as a top 2 seed. And I lost in 6. That was so quick. Just like that. We're done. Oh my god, that would actually be so bad if Kawhi or Paul George retired. So, I will have to trade them. 100%. I don't even want to look at the playoff stats. I don't even want to look at the out. Like, I just need to get done with that season. That Magic pick, let's see. I don't think it's there at all. No, that Magic pick isn't there. It's the 26th pick. Well, I should have traded it. All right, well, I'm doing one more year. This is gonna be what, year 5 maybe? Trading Paul George and Kawhi, they're cursed. They're never winning here. Yeah, give me Jaylen Brown. I'll probably just do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take Jaylen Brown for Kawhi Leonard. Thank you very much, and I get a first out of it. Oh, God, look who I can get for Paul George. It's so bad. Oh, I don't really even know what to do. Keldon Johnson, but he's just not been performing at all. Van Vliet. Yikes. Maybe DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, that's probably who I should do. I don't really want Jeremy Grant. Yeah, so we're going to do George, 2 first-round picks for Hunter, and a first-round pick. So, I really should have traded Paul George last offseason because I could have gotten, like, Tyler Hero or De'Aaron Fox or Zach LaVine. So, I whiffed on that completely. All right, so who do I have that's a free agent? Bones Highland. Yeah, let's give you about $14 million a year, or it's going to be... 1-year deal. I messed up on that. Sorry about that. All right, so I don't know. Do I make a trade? Do I trade Sadiq Bey? The problem is I only think I have like 9 guys that are good on my rotation. Like I could trade Sadiq Bey for Patrick Williams. Not really worth it. OG Anunoby though. Domantas Sabonis. No, I just got him in the Grizzlies rebuild. KP Barrett. Yeah, I should probably do that. I do think of a first round pick in it, but you know what? We are going to do that. So let's add the exception. So right now, the starting 5 is Fultz, Brown, Highland. Okay, so we got Barrett, Hunter, Marketing. So that's what, 3? That's 6 guys right there. We'd have 7. We'd have 8, 9. Okay, this team definitely got worse. We're so screwed in the final year. Unless I look to move Bam, just because Stewart's like all right. I mean, I could trade Bam for, yeah, Harden. I don't really think Harden's worth it. Nah, I'm going to keep Bam. Why not? This is a weird team. We definitely blew our window. Damn, like not winning fantasy style rebuilds, these unrealistic ones, are so embarrassing. All right, so what the hell am I going to do? Hunter at the 4? I guess. Oh, we are so screwed. I have accepted defeat. Let's go like 23. Let's go like 20 there. Vanderbilt, you're going to get like 18. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This is so bad. Hunter, you can get 30. I mean, maybe Barrett and Brown step up. Hunter, you're going to get 29. Let's go 30 there. And then let's go 29 to Fultz. Let me just see some of the shot tendencies there. It's like Barrett's incredibly low. Yeah, like we can up that to the 80s. Then we get up Hunters to the 80s as well. And then we take a look at system proficiency. I mean, if it's 4.5 stars, we have a shot. All right, maybe we do have a shot. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And I don't know, maybe this team will surprise me. All right, so we ended up as the 2 seed in the West. So we still shown that we could be one of the better teams in the league. I doubt we get any Clippers at all, which, you know, it's all right. We don't really need any of the glamour, the feats. We are cool with where we're at as the 2 seed. We could be the Atlanta Hawks from, what was that, 2014, 2015. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars that year, but, you know, like not the most exciting team in the world, but we're gritty, we grind, we have a Canadian, we have a guy from Cal, we're chilling. You know what, the Kings already beat me in round 1 of this video. I don't want to stand for it. We're going to, you know, we're going to show revenge, we're going to show that they can't boss us around for something that happened 5 years ago, but for me, it was like an hour and a half ago. We're going to win this game. We're going to win this series. I don't care. I would bet my life on it. I bet my channel on it. I bet my apartment. I bet my tuition on it. I would bet my kid's tuition one day on it. So in 20 years from now, my kid will not go to college if we don't win this series. Boom. That confident. That's what I'm talking about. Round 2 time. All right, so now we got the Timberwolves, who have one of the nastiest 1-2 combos in the league with Johnny Hollins and Anthony Edwards. I mean, it is cool to see those auto-generated rookie stars just ball out. Here are the playoff stats. Oh, God. DeAndre Hunter. What a round 1 shooting splits those were. All right. Can we beat the Timberwolves? We're not. We're so screwed, aren't we? We're so screwed. We're so screwed. We lose in 6. I suck. I'm going to dry spell. But you know what? Maybe that's the Clippers. Maybe this is a realistic rebuild. Just not winning at all. If I'm the Clippers. I think this was a realistic rebuild. But no, that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. I mean, I guess what I would do is just trade everybody at this rate. I don't know. Probably the only thing I would do. But clearly I suck and I failed this rebuild. What is that, 5 years? Yeah, if I can't win a fantasy rebuild with the Clippers in 5 years, It's what I deserve. I should have traded Paul George 2 off seasons ago when I could have gotten like Zach LaVine. And I was like, no, I can win it one more year. And we lost in round 1. But yeah, that's going to be me. Thank you for watching. Tell me if you did enjoy. Hope you guys did. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.